Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of CT Cinema. I be CT. Let me tell you something. I shortened the theme song because y'all been on my back in them comments, man. All right. I'm thinking people want to hear a long, good situation because the beat is crazy. Shout out to Jazzy on the beat.
It is
and
hot.
y'all like, hey man, it's too long.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So with that said, he's working on a remix with some words, by the way.
Words.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I told him the timestamp is going to be like 30 seconds. All right. Is that too long too?
Might be.
Oh my God. How long is long enough?
Like maybe 15 to 20.
15? All right, 15 to 20, we'll do that. 15 to 20. Now, with that said, I want to introduce my right hand. This guy's my co-host. He's the sidekick of all sidekicks. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Young. How are you, man?
I'm doing all right, man. Making it. Happy to be here. Excited to talk about today's movie.
Absolutely. I, too, am excited. Let me tell you why I'm excited, man. The person that is a guest on today's episode is, how do you even describe this person? I think I should do the credits first. Stand-up comedian, producer, writer, actor, own comedy special, Netflix. They Ready, continues to do her thing, HBO. First and foremost, because the heartfelt is what I really wanted to get to.
Yeah.
Credits in.
Yeah.
This person has changed my career and reminded me of who I am comedically.
Nice.
During that pandemic, man, a lot of us was like, hey, all right, I guess that's that. World over. And I've known this sister for 17 years.
Yeah.
And we reconnected and she made me believe in myself again comedically.
Nice.
And reminded me that I'm funny because you forget these things a lot of times. And always wanted to go to Hawaii and never get a chance to go to Hawaii in my career. She goes to Hawaii. Gets me booked in Hawaii.
Nice.
You know what I'm talking about? Aside from that, family, always, no matter what. Love this girl. Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Shantae Wayans. Welcome.
Yes.
Boy, let me tell you something.
Welcome.
First and foremost, I feel like I'm owed a check. Okay, where's my 20%? I didn't even know you felt that way. Revamp the career. Please, Another Way Inc. Let me tell you something. CT, that should just be your intro because CT, you should have been a pastor.
You
should have been a comedic pastor. Man.
I play one on TV.
He said.
Shantae Wayans, you were in the building. I asked you your top 5. You gave them to me. The movie that I chose out of that stack, especially in time for Halloween.
Yes.
Saw.
Woo.
Saw 1. The one that kicked it off before anything got watered down or too convoluted. This is the movie that sparked everything.
Yes.
Now, before we even get into it, why Saw is one of your favorite movies?
Love the question. I love the question. So crazy thing is I used to be really scared of like horror, gore, and all those things, right?
Okay. As am I.
I'm not anymore.
Oh, I still am.
Well, see, just a little trick before I get into that. When I worked on Scary Movie, I saw the exorcism scene. And when I saw that without the music and the effects and all these things, you get to see how it's made and kind of corny.
Yeah.
So going back and watching Exorcism again, you're kind of like, she just had some strings and the bed. You know, they was doing the bed mechanically, all types of things. So that was the start. But Saw, I loved because you had a chance to survive.
True.
Mind screw, right? And not only a chance to survive, but it was to people who felt like their life wasn't good enough. And you see like, so, you know, I mean, it's known if you follow me and stuff like that, but you know, alcohol is my issue, right? When you're in that moment, you're in a very dark place and you feel like maybe you don't want to be here, right? It's only until you get clear-minded that, or something happens that you go, no, I love my life. For me. So that was that movie for me. It literally was like, I had a chance to escape a horror scene.
Wow.
Touche.
Yeah.
We'll say it first and foremost.
Yeah, it's very powerful.
That is extremely powerful. Because I'm like, you got comedy, romantic comedy, and then Saw. But that's so, it's prolific. It's big. Let's jump into this, man. First and foremost, Lawrence does not like scary movies.
I don't.
I text him. I say, hey, man, you're going to hate this.
He sure did. I was like, oh.
I'm like, Saw. He's like, oh, I've seen it. I was like, you saw Saw? He's like, yeah. Didn't want to watch it again, but I'll do it for the show.
Yeah.
So thank you, brother.
No, of course. That. I mean, you know, the thing with horror, or honestly, the thing is, I just like stories.
Yeah.
And so the fact is, it's like, now my issue with a lot of horror is that a lot of it, the story isn't that deep. But Saw was one of those joints where I'm like, that sounds like a great premise. And I'm like, I think I'm having to brave the theater to go check that out.
Yeah.
And I'm happy I did, but it was not easy for me back then.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
That was what, 2004? Yeah. I remember watching it with my best friend, childhood friend, Jakari. We in his room watching it, and I'm like, oh, like you didn't expect this. You expecting Freddy, you expecting Jason, stuff like that. This was psychological.
It was.
And I love a psychological thriller with the gore. So the movie starts out.
Yeah.
Two men are chained up in this dark room. One guy is in a tub. He gets woken up. A key goes down the drain. Off top. You're like, they're gonna need that key. I knew that.
Off the top.
Off top. I said, what's so before we even get further, which character, because it's Adam, who's the guy who was in the tub.
Correct.
And then you got Lawrence, the doctor, who was chained up as well. He got the wife and the kids. And we learned his story that he's basically the guy who diagnosed John, who is Jigsaw. So in this first film, this is so beautiful, but who would you have rather been? John? I mean, I'm sorry, would you have rather been Adam or would you have rather been Lawrence?
I feel like Adam, because Adam went to the end.
Come on.
You know, I just feel like he didn't do it right.
He did not do it right.
Yeah. Like I would have did it. I'm not at a point you either go, do you want to survive or not? So if I hear rules, now I could have one up because I've seen movies.
Yeah.
So I automatically go, if I'm in that situation, the waiting time, the thinking, all these things, maybe I'll see if somebody's bluffing for a little bit, but I'm not gonna be in there. And then the fact that you cut it off and now it's like too late. Nah.
They were in there 8 hours. A full 8 hours. It was 12 to 6, but before it was almost 10:30 to 6 p.m.
Yeah.
So that they had so much time.
Yeah.
Like for us, we're watching things unfold, but for them, you're sitting in this room for 8 hours and it's the best you come up with. So they're trapped in this room. They both have these video recorders. As we go on, ladies and gentlemen, the super chats are wide open.
Yeah.
I think this might be the last time I go live. I think I want the pre-recorded feel, but super chats are open. Outrageous amounts, we thank you. Your comments go on the screen. But for outrageous amounts, we will give you a thank you speech in the style of an award show that you choose. You understand? Outside of that, if you guys are able to join the Patreon to see the after show, because that is the only place that the after show exists, you will see so many of our past 20 episode after shows on patreon.com/CT is dope. And I want to thank all of the questions that we got for Shantae that are going to be on the after show that we will ask. And as well, I got to say a special thank you to someone who gave us a special thanks on last week's episode. And that person is none other than the legendary John DeBro, $9.99. Thank you, fam.
Thank you very much.
Says, love this episode. I'm not a comedian, but I feel like I would be perfect at one of those skits. Hashtag Team CT all day. Because last week we had Big John here and we talked about Major Payne.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Nice. You might be familiar with him.
Yeah.
It'd be so funny. She's like, never heard of him. I know, I'm the best.
Is he a new guy?
I know. Which one is Major Payne?
So, in this movie,
which Wayans is he?
This movie is crazy to me because of this reason. Everything becomes intertwined.
Yeah.
Each person has a tape recorder. Adam plays this tape recorder, and it's like, hey, you've been a voyeur. You've been looking around all this time. Let's see if you're going to choose to do something or die, right? And then Lawrence plays this tape and he's like, hello, doctor, all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, he says you got till 6 p.m. to get rid of this guy.
Right.
It didn't say that for Adam.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I choose Adam.
Yeah.
Yes, the key went down the drain.
Yeah.
But this got, like, you ever do the trick where you use your hand as a plunger in a sink?
Yeah.
Where you do that thing and try to get it come up? It's got to be something. You never did that?
No, I got a plunger.
That key is gone.
Hold on a second.
Who? What in slavery?
Yo,
Not slavery.
Do you have?
You've never, look, the sink be full of water sometimes. You go in and you just pump the drain with your hand.
Never.
You put a plunger from the toilet in your bathroom sink.
No, but you can get something else. You don't do that. They got little plungers. You never been to the Mexican shop where they got the baby plungers, they got the medium ones.
Why are you using that voice?
Because that's how they say when they walk in there. That
That's crazy. Favorite scene in the movie?
That's
because also they introduced the character. What was her name? Amanda.
Yeah.
Right. Amanda got introduced.
Yeah.
And Amanda was one of his acolytes that we found out in a later series.
Yeah.
But she was given a chance. She was hooked up to the bear trap, which honestly, bro, that was the scariest device in the movie to me.
Oh yeah. Well, when you go into the other movies,
well, just this one though.
Yeah, you're right.
Looking at every scenario.
No, you're right.
Barbed wire, the bear trap over the head.
I don't like the barbed wire. I don't know.
She didn't have a lot of time either, right? To get that off, which was crazy.
And see, the whole thing is like, there's something to be said about I have to kill somebody else to get out of my trap.
Yeah.
And that's a tough spot to be in because I know for me, it's like, I don't want to be in any of them, but I much rather like crawl through barbed wire myself than,
like have it on you. Than
exactly.
But see, the flip side to that is that person was shady already.
Yes.
He was a shady individual.
Right.
So if you got the nerve to do that in your job and life and people that you should be helping, then you should be able to kill somebody because you're technically doing that with John.
I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like there are levels to shadiness.
There is.
But there is, but you don't understand when people move, you're talking about, think about like things that's supposed to be helpful. Think about like if you go to the dentist or the hospital or something,
right,
and you don't have enough money or your insurance isn't good, they'll turn you away. And they can tell you got a week to live. We could save you, but we need this amount of money.
Yeah.
If you can do that as a human being,
I hear that.
Then there is levels to the shady stuff, but that's what he is.
Point.
Favorite scene.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. It's been a while, so I should have did the same thing. But
what you saying? Nobody ever goes back and watches the movie. It's only us. Like we'd be like, yeah, we're gonna watch the movie.
And
then we're gonna talk
remember
about
when he had that pink dot? You like what?
Nobody ever watches the movie.
No. But I think the gist of it was towards the probably the ending, just because everything came together.
You
knew it was real. So it would have been different. I would have probably hated the movie in a way if he gave them those choices and then still killed them. You know what I mean? Like the fact that all that came together, this girl came and she did what she did, that was gearing me for the next one.
Right.
Because
it's ridiculous.
It's crazy
to see. Okay, Amanda was the first person who survived, or she was the only person up until that point that survived.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention Danny Glover.
Oh yeah,
is the detective in this.
Yeah.
He said he was too old for Lethal Weapon. He's right on time for
Detective Tap.
And then you got Sing, right? The Asian partner. Bro, Danny Glover in this movie. This is how you know they didn't know that it was gonna be this big, not phenomenon, but like series of films. Because this was a film. This wasn't just a slasher flick.
Absolutely.
So you getting A-list actors.
Right.
Danny Glover's in there as a detective. He's trying to put clues together, figuring out who this guy is. He's trying to figure out Jigsaw. Okay. All right. So Sing, do me a favor. Get on that. I love Danny Glover.
Great.
So when you see him doing all these things and trying to put two and two together, fast forward, they find Jigsaw. They get into his warehouse, and when they're in their warehouse, Danny Glover is like, "Hey, let's hide. I want to see what he's gonna do." You're like, "No. Let's just get him." No. Hide. Come on, see. So they hide. He comes up. He gets close to his victim, his next victim. They said, "Put your hands up." He's like, "Big with the shoe." Bam! He gets away. Sing goes after him. Sing shoots him in the back. Danny Glover is trying to go after him, but he's got his throat cut.
Right.
Singh gets taken out by one of the booby traps.
Yeah.
John, aka Jigsaw, is one of the greatest villains because, like you said, he's not the one that's hurting you.
No.
Right.
You're doing it to yourself.
Right.
Oh.
And think about it on a different level. This is where my mind goes.
Yeah.
Right. It put me in a situation where I go, think about how many ways that people act towards you.
Right.
If you ever thought of like, man, I wish there was a situation like, shout out to the white fans out there, but I always think when you see a Karen,
that's when you better say something crazy.
Yeah. Well, when you did, but when you see people treating people a certain way,
yeah,
and I would think like, I wish I could put you in a situation to where you have to feel what I feel, whether it's your kids and I'm not talking about killing you or whipping you or anything like that. I'm talking about just
like empathy.
Right.
Yeah.
So that spiraled me into just going like, that was just so dope that you did this, you planned it.
Right.
And that it's a mental screw.
Right.
It's really a mental screw. And I just like how I like it. That's what's so dope about Purge. Even if it's not great, it's like these are things that people wish they can do, but they're under law and certain things. But how many times has people screwed you over? I literally will jot down and go, oh, I hope I see you again in the future when you need me.
So hit me with this then. So we say that we're in a Saw situation.
Yeah.
What are the devices, if you could use from this movie, that you would trap a Karen in?
Oh.
Right? I'm going to let you think. I'm going to tell you off top. If I have to put a Karen in one of those devices, I'm doing the bear trap. And I'm going to tell you why. The bear trap is because it was applied to the mouth. And you always, I just saw this video the other day where it says it's this black woman. There's a couple of black women in the series, and they say, "Black women, you'll never be alone because there will always be a white woman that's in your business." So, and they come up and they bother you all of the time. So I'm doing a bear trap, and I might go for the drill in the neck, which you can stop.
Ooh.
You can stop, but specific. So, which one would you put somebody in?
Oh. See, I just hate to have to go with what you said.
No, go ahead. No, you got a different reason.
It's the right answer.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah. It's just to put them in that situation. The anxiety, the feel of it, and not knowing if you can get something off in time. But I also think it's really a mind screw to be perfectly fine in the moment and have to chop yourself off.
Yeah,
like that is a different type, because anxiety alone, you're gonna, I feel like you're gonna try. You know what I'm saying? That cutting that's probably why I took him that long.
Absolutely. And that's the thing where in that scenario, it kind of feels to me like there's a part of me that maybe would prefer to be Lawrence, only because it feels like he has more agency.
What do you mean?
Like he can make, like he needs to be the one to do something in order for him and his family to be okay.
Speaking of family, his family gets kidnapped, his wife and daughter. While they get kidnapped by another victim of Jigsaw that we think is one of his acolytes.
Right.
This is the creepy dude at the hospital, Zep. Zep, which is, come on. Anyway, so he kidnaps the family. Now the father is forced to listen to this. Lawrence is forced to listen to his wife and daughter be kidnapped and be threatened to have their lives ended, right? But Danny Glover kicked off the force, still trying to solve this case. He's went crazy. He's monitoring the wife and the daughter, but you didn't notice until a gunshot went off that they were in trouble. You know what I mean? I digress. So I'm seeing this, and Lawrence is going through all of this. Lawrence's backstory, yes, he's the doctor. It looked like he was having an apparent affair. He also was, just callous when it came to patients, not really caring. He just looked at the study subjects. And then you see Lawrence have to either chop his ankle off. He's got to get rid of this guy by 6 p.m. with a gun and a bullet, or dip the cigarette in that poisonous blood and let him smoke it.
I would have gave him that. That's my compassion.
No, to give him a cigarette?
Yeah. After I hit a few times.
You gotta smoke it too?
No, I'm saying before you dip it.
Oh yeah.
It's stressful.
You go. You good. That'd have been wild because you smoking a bloody cigarette. How bad do you want it, bro?
Yeah.
Or you act like you dropped it in the blood.
No, what you do is, I think you wouldn't even be paying attention, but I would hit it before I dipped it. So I'd be like, here you go. You got to do it quicker, but that was slow-mo for y'all.
Man, my bad, boy. There's too much in it. So much dirt here. You good though, right? I choose Adam still because he didn't have to do anything to anybody. All he had to do was somehow not be super struggly when he got out the tub, and that key would have been there, right?
That's true.
Lawrence cut his ankle off, bro. You know you're going to lose all your blood. And that was one of those things, like after the movie went off, without even getting to the very ending, jump into that ending to not the official ending.
Yeah.
When he got out of the room, me and Jakari were looking like, man, did he get away? And then Saw 2 come on, and he didn't even make it down the hallway.
He was too late.
Oh, Shantae.
Rules are rules. But again, that's why I love it. I loved him being the villain.
Yeah.
Because he followed rules. So if you have those in place, it's always wrong when you go, but it says here.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, by that time you're dead already. But if you have an opportunity. I used to hate Chainsaw and Freddy Krueger and all these things because it felt like you couldn't get away.
Yeah.
One person's gonna survive, but everybody else dead.
Yeah.
This gave you an opportunity. I would never
for everybody to live.
Yeah.
So, okay, Texas Chainsaw Massacre for a second. Did anybody? I'm looking at the new one, not the old one.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The Jessica Biel one. Did anybody live in that one?
I don't even remember.
All right, yeah.
But also, like at the time, I don't know if I seen it because I remember going to a Saw movie, and in the beginning was like slash kill. The girl I was dating looked at me, and I was like, "Yeah, can we get out of here?"
Yeah, let's.
It was a known thing because my brain will start thinking crazy thoughts. I didn't like it until I saw Saw.
I couldn't watch Texas Chainsaw because to this day I get creeped out about going to people's houses.
Yeah,
that have like basements too, and just like creepy stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so it was like, if I ever get the vibe from somebody, they're like, yeah, come to the house. You like, nah.
Yeah.
Not by myself.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean?
Bring
the Master P crew.
That movie, and I'm going to tell you another one that scared me, Dolores Claiborne, Misery.
Oh, yeah.
So when it comes to like
that
fans,
was a time.
We talk about pandemic.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, I got a chance to game with and stream with a bunch of members of Team CT. Great people, right? But it took me a while to really warm up because I'm like, man, like when we had a meetup, I was like, man, I hope everybody is as cool as they were when we were kicking it. Because I was scared of Misery. And everybody was super cool. But there are some people that aren't cool.
Oh, yeah.
And it terrified me. And you are different because you are a girl and you cute. So it's like, what if you meet a girl that's like, Shantae, oh my God, I love you so much. Can you just let me bake you this cake? You like,
there it is.
Well, my wife got to taste it first.
My wife
the truth, but my wife is very much like, I could bake it at home. Anything I go, even if I go to the store and grab something, be like, I bought this eucalyptus thing that smelled a car, and she was like, baby, I could have made this at home. So that's my type of wife. But
Shay can do anything though. That's not fair.
Yeah. It's almost annoying. It's really not.
You go buy a Benz, I can make that at home.
Right.
I could do.
But I've had crazy women fans, which made me step back from being so open. I used to like to be available because people go through things, and I want you to know, like, don't give up and all those things. Yeah. And I've had a girl tell me I was in love with her. I was just afraid to tell her. Not my type. I never said she was cute and never said I wanted to do anything.
I never said she was cute as crazy.
Listen. And then the worst part is she saw me somewhere and we got a picture. I didn't even know she set me up because we walked past all these dirty streets, buildings, and then she found like the greenery, you know, with the little, what's the flamingos in the back. Yeah. And now it looked like we in love. Put the little heart filter on. He's like, come on. Never try to get that close to people again.
You are very nice though. I feel like I've always said this to you. You need a security guard when you do shows because you'll literally stop and talk to any and everybody on your way to the stage. Yeah. Oh my God, I just want to say I love you. I gotta go. Just give me one more second. You're like, oh, okay, love, thank you. Like, so.
You know how you cut security?
How?
You charge. Meet and greet will determine
who gets access.
If somebody will pay $100, they evil.
They evil?
They trying to kill.
Oh, wow.
They gonna invest in killing you.
Small price to pay. I want her out of here. Saw for me.
That's why Chris Brown charging $30,000.
Come on. Come on. You paying $1,200 to meet Chris Brown. If you got it, of course I'll pose with you any way you want. It's $1,200. He's walking away with probably, I don't know the limit of people he does, but he's walking away with at least $30,000 per show.
Let me tell you
extra than what he made.
That's crazy.
Would say till everybody's out that building.
Yeah.
If it was $1,200 for a picture.
Woo.
Anybody else? Janitor? Nurse? Nobody?
I want to say my favorite scene, and now this is where we get to the very ending of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite scene in Saw was the reveal of Jigsaw being the guy on the ground the entire time. The music.
It's
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. You absolutely right. Yeah, that's the best
part. And I could tell you, like, I remember watching that in theaters, and I almost came out of my seat. Like, I was just like, this is crazy. Because I was just like,
presented as a cadaver.
So I was like, are we doing zombies now? I'm like, I was like, dude, it's too much. But it was great.
Dang, I don't remember that, but that's why I was saying around that, like, everything came together.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Adam was sitting there. He's watching him get up, take off the prosthetic makeup of the self-inflicted wound, and he's saying to himself, like he's in shock because all this stuff has just happened. He's just killed a man. He's seen the other guy chop his ankle off, crawl out the room, and Jigsaw has been here the whole time.
Yeah, man.
And at the same time, Jigsaw's like, the key to those chains is in the tub. And he's like, but I know the key went down the drain. Like, he's stuck. Gets the gun to try and get rid of Jigsaw.
Mm-hmm.
Jigsaw shocks him because they were wondering how they were both getting shocked. Because Jigsaw was watching them the entire 8 hours, bro.
That's it.
But I'm telling you, I love stuff like that.
I couldn't have done it.
That took a while.
I couldn't have been Jigsaw on the ground. I'm gonna tell you why.
You ain't been mad enough.
I be having neck pain. So if I'm laying like this,
I be having neck pain.
After 7 minutes, I'm gonna have to hit you with one of these, and they go, "Oh, he's alive." That's how I'm gonna get.
No,
caught.
You shock him and then.
Like, Unless might be paying attention. Hey, did his head move? I don't think so. Here, I gotta go back. I gotta go back
Let me tell you something. If I'm planning it, I'm making sure there's a bed in there.
Yes.
With some covers because it's cold. I'm setting my alarm.
Facts.
And I'm gonna be comfortable.
I'll tell you something else. I don't like seeing men barefoot ever. Ever. So when I saw the beginning of this movie and both of them were chained up, fully clothed, no socks and shoes, I was like, ugh. Off top. I don't want to say. Plus, they're in this dirty environment. You're just too vulnerable. You know what I mean?
That's how
Need some boots.
Wait, what?
Need some boots.
I'm mad at your whole decoration of setting up your villain thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you gotta give me a little scarf.
Come on now.
You know.
Give him a little boot, man. Let him fight for his life with a boot on, bro.
Compassionate killer is hilarious.
It's cold in there, man. Give him some socks, man. He's still gonna kill himself, but let him get some protection, bro. This movie was so crazy, Shantae. Danny Glover ends up being offed as he's trying to save the day, which he's not a good detective, bro. He's horrible, man. Danny Glover is the worst actor to play a cop in history.
Wow.
Lethal Weapons.
Oh, I was about to say, didn't he play?
Horrible in Lethal Weapons. I can't wait for somebody to choose Lethal Weapon so I can go into my theory on why he's not a good detective. I'm too old for this. You are 35, bro. I remember that. I was a kid. He was 35. You weren't too old for this.
You can't see him on Law and Order?
Now or then?
Well, not when it first started. him now and the first,
on Law and Order.
Yeah,
I can see.
Because they didn't even really have acting back then.
They didn't have acting
in the beginning. Now
that's
Olivia
hilarious.
Okay, she is top 10 now. I'll be watching her facial expression.
To say they didn't have acting.
Clicking. You know them beginning times. Them beginning, because that's another show that's one of those things. But SUV, let me tell you something. Such a SVU.
Yeah.
SVU, that beginning phase.
Yo, last season, Shantae's at the crib. This is last season. No, they brought Law and Order back, the original one.
Yeah.
So when they brought it back, Shantae over the crib, I'm like, hey, you gonna watch Law and Order with me? You're like, just put it on, man. And I put it on. Within 2 minutes, she's knocked out. But I'm like, this is so good.
Yeah.
I don't like that Law and Order. It's not that I don't like it, but you stay up for special victims.
Yeah. You gotta watch it again.
Yeah.
They special victims.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not just regular victims.
Yeah, the Criminal Intent, that cast alone.
Yeah.
That's why when somebody
Criminal
says something about
really
Ice-T, I'm like, I can't watch the show without him.
Yeah.
You
really
need that.
Yo, Liv.
If I don't hear that once an episode, what am I watching this for?
That's hilarious.
He's legendary.
Yeah, the show is just I just love it.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Saw.
Villain of the movie. The villain of the Saw movie, in fact, is Danny Glover. I hate to break it to you.
He didn't save anybody.
He didn't listen. Not only did he not save anybody, he caused the man to be recaptured. There was the one dude who was in that chair with the spikes going towards his neck. And then
so bad.
Singh was there. Singh was like, oh, I can't figure it out. He shoots both spikes, right? So the guy's like, oh, my life is saved. Singh goes after Jigsaw, dies, right? Danny Glover gets his throat sliced, goes after Singh to be like, hey, what's taking so long? Singh, where you at? Now, Jigsaw is able to get away. Maybe the police came to show up and save Danny Glover, but this guy clearly got recaptured at another point because he was just left alone, right? Look, beyond that, Danny Glover, after that same scenario, he got Singh killed. Now, fast forward, you found that this wife and her daughter are held hostage by this guy.
Yeah.
How do you miss a shot when you got the jump on him? Okay? You miss shooting the guy.
He's too old for this.
He's after he misses the shot, gets beat up by that same guy that he was trying to get the jump on. Mm-hmm. He follows him to Jigsaw's hangout, misses even more shots, and you let him get the jump on you and shoot you.
Yeah.
You don't even save the two victims that are in the room.
That's why you got to do background checks on these type of people.
Oh,
people get mad at me when I say this, but you have to be a certain age for certain things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That includes driving.
Yes.
That includes being a doctor.
Yep.
A dentist.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that you're dealing with that can involve another human being. Go on and do all your other stuff by yourself.
Right,
you could jump out the plane. You could do all types of stuff.
Facts.
But yeah, you just my brain just lost the damn.
Also, if Danny Glover would have captured and arrested Jigsaw right then, these two guys wouldn't have become any more victims because that was a prequel. Like they showed,
it was before,
exactly.
Mm-hmm. No,
so it's like
you're absolutely right. Like the scene where they're in the spot and they're in the place looking at all the stuff. They find the guy,
never call for backup.
Wait, and then when he's like, "Oh, I want to see what he does," like you said, like. They literally put the sheet back over the dude in the chair, and the other cop is like, "Hey, what are you doing?" He's like, no, we gonna see what he gonna do.
And I'm like, arrested
my
him.
man's like,
It's
like that's not right.
He's like, he already tied up. He ain't going nowhere. But you have to be fair. Now you got to dip into what time of frame it was, right? Like you got to understand. They detective wise, this would be crazy because. Police and stuff like that, they not out there in the fields doing those things. You get a military person or something like that, they trained, really trained. I'm not talking about a one test, you know what I'm saying? And you got to do this every year. No, y'all should be studying this stuff every day.
True.
But if you at the desk and you get a situation with a guy who's been dead or acting dead
Shantae.
And got caught up like that, you wouldn't know what to do. Here, should I save the wife to get that?
Man.
And he's old.
He's very old.
He's stressed. He's about to have a heart attack. trying to solve the biggest case of his lifetime.
He was looking for Mel Gibson.
Right.
Whole different movie if Mel Gibson did it, right?
Like, where's Murtaugh, bro? Come on, man. How many Eddie Murphys would you give this movie?
Out of 5? Out of 5, I gotta say 5 Eddie Murphys. Yeah, it's the top.
Saw 1. I too will follow suit and give you 5 Eddie Murphys.
Yeah.
How many Eddie Murphys you give?
100% 5 Eddie Murphys. Such a good movie.
Yeah, Etta Kaiser Sose twisted the end, just him getting up. Who gets the Zelly? You know, we don't have Oscars. We got the Zellies. Which character gets the Zelly?
I gotta say John. Mr. Kramer.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Who
you gonna say Danny?
No, absolutely not. Danny ain't even getting a handshake after this movie. And I love Danny Glover. His work in this movie annoyed me because it was the move of a rookie cop instead of a veteran cop.
Yeah.
If I have to choose, and thank you guys so much for your comments. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Make sure if you're watching this video still, make sure that you hit like, hype up the video. It shows YouTube even more people this episode and more episodes like CT. So if I'm going to give it to somebody, I'm giving the Zelly. I can't even be mad at that. I got to give it to John as well. Jigsaw gets the Zelly.
He the man.
He is. He calculated everything.
Yeah, and I can't see the movie with anybody else but him.
Good point.
Yeah.
Nobody else could be Jigsaw.
Yeah. Listen, I would give it to Cary Elwes, like that Lawrence. Yeah. Like just because I just kind of feel like he kind of drives the film in a lot of ways.
He did.
And I like that, like the contrast between him and Adam is like, it's really amazing.
Let me tell you, did y'all notice it was only 8 hours that they were in that room? Lawrence aged like 20 years from the beginning of the movie. I'm like, hey, man, his hair was blonde, and then at the end of the movie, he was gray everywhere. I was like, what did I miss a sequel?
Apparently, CT has never been through stress because you see Diddy, you see... You put some stress on a person, and all they features of the age they supposed to be at that time is going to come back 10 times forward.
That's a good point. Diddy been putting that paint in his hair for a while though. So he got access to that paint.
How old are you for real? We need vampire blood in the gym. Anybody got a kid?
How old are you for real? Anybody got a kid?
Yeah. Sacrifice. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give the Wesley. Who's supporting? Who's getting the Wesley?
Oh, who's getting the Wesley?
Who's getting the Wesley?
We kind of got to go. I might hit that Lawrence. I kind of like the girl, but she wasn't in it long enough.
Yeah.
Not in this one,
but
right?
that just back. Like, yeah.
I'm giving the Wesley to Zepp.
Yeah.
Zepp gets the Wesley. He delivers. Zepp was the guy who worked at the hospital, the creepy guy, and kidnapped the wife and the mother. the wife and the daughter. Okay. Incredible job. And he's the one following through on the plans. Like he came back because he wanted to cure because he was poisoned.
Yeah.
I forgot that whole
that was his motivation.
I forgot him.
Yeah. But I think those are where I'm standing with it. That was an incredible choice of film, and it's right in time for the holiday. Halloween's my favorite holiday, so I appreciate you guys watching and celebrating with us. We're going to do the after show where we get a chance to ask some questions from members of Team CT to Shantae Wayans. If you guys are able financially to join the Patreon, so many amazing things. We do movie nights in the Patreon. We also have something that we'd like to do special, which is give you access to the after show that will live only on Patreon. Sometimes I might do a little special thing to release one, let y'all see something. But in the meantime, patreon.com/CT is dope. Lawrence, what's coming up for you, man? How can they find you?
You can go ahead and find me at Mayor Young on social media. And if you want to talk comics with me and some of my other friends, feel free. Wednesday night, hit us at fantasticforum.live, Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. Pacific.
Come on, man.
Shantae Wayans, what's coming up for you? How can they find you?
Come on, man. Follow me everywhere at C Wayans. In Houston, because this is live.
Absolutely.
Houston, this weekend, November 1st to the 2nd, I'll be at the Punchline.
H-Town, baby.
Follow me at C Wayans.
Love that.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm so grateful that you came on the show.
Yeah.
Don't you always gotta get very sentimental?
I'm a sentimental person. I've always been sentimental.
I need to talk to Taj about this.
You got to come back, and we're going to do some of your other favorites as well. Absolutely. And talk about them. And ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, thank you for keeping your subscription to the channel. Thank you for showing all the love. Thank you for the super chats. If you are watching the premiere of this episode and you hit the super thanks, you will be thanked at the beginning of next episode. It's always an honor and a pleasure. I cannot thank you guys enough. We're going to the after show to ask these questions to good old Shantae. It's Team CT all day.
Hey, this was dope, man.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Good time.
That's great.
Let's see. Oh, Bo.